finishing the winter season, we head back to Waiheke Islands. So normally I landed at the Kennedy Pond by the Sea Link ferry. The only buses they have is the 301 bus, and you can see the timetable how often the bus arrives. I never take a bus here. I always walk. So it will take like 4.7 kilometers to the city center. I think just the town center, not a city. After passing a couple of wineries on the right hand side, you will see a primary school, very beautiful. Today I think they have some event happening. Normally there's no one here during the weekend. Hello, little pretty. What are you doing here? So you can see some benches on the way to the town center. If you want to take a rest, you can always use them. This school is just right next to the sea, and they got a lot of facility, a field, swimming pool, tennis court. This part actually is a high school area. The one behind us is the primary school area. So, which means you can stay here your entire childhood, finish your school on this road. So this is the high school entrance, the main entrance. There will be a small footpath just next to the high school, lead up all the way to the town center, and that's the shortcut. The reason why I want to take Sea Link once is it can be closer, but a lot of reason why you should take the Sea Link to Waiheke Island. The other ferry now is called Fula. It starts from the CBD area, which Auckland CBD area, and they always like a long queue, very crowded, and it may be more expensive. I haven't checked the price, but according to my friend saying that Sea Link is cheap, then I suppose the Fula one is more expensive. Yeah, and I like to walk. I mean, why just 4-5K of walking doesn't take a lot of effort if you have reasonable fitness and you can enjoy the scenery. Hello! How are you? What are you doing here, little pretty? Yeah, I think the only reason why you want to take Fula is you don't want to travel on foot too much. The other terminal for the Fula is on the other side of the island. It's on the west coast. When you land there, you can rent car, bikes, and each is just 1 kilometer away from the town center. So most people take there, they can save a lot of effort. But really, for me, I really like this way. When you hit Waiheke Island, you don't want to rush anyway. I mean, just chill out, take your time. Maybe if the sea is calm, you just want to get to the water and take a rest. Look at those. You see, nice and quiet. While we're getting down at the side of the high school, we follow this fence, and you will see a secret entrance here, which the fence swap into the right-hand side. That means you're on the right track. And if you look on your left-hand side, there's a very beautiful lifestyle block. I really like this house. Imagine you're living here. So good. One of the things you may worry about is the sea level is so low here. You see a couple of houses there, not a lot. Okay, they have to elevate the house quite high. I believe it could flood during some rainy season. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you continue walking at the end of this road, just turn left. There will be a slope. When you get to the slope, you turn into another road. You will be heading to the city very soon. we're turning into the main road, and there's a gentle climb with the slope. After this slope, it will coming down a little bit, and you will see some shops, a dairy shop, some cafes, and few other shops. You can always stay there, chill out, eat something, refuel yourself, and continue the journey. But you sometimes need to try your luck. If you come out too early here, they probably close, or some public holiday. I don't know if they open. They could be that. If they don't want to open, they just close on the day, because it's an island, so that's what you expect. Now this is the dairy. Still have benches you can sit, so there's plenty of place you can sit on the way at Waiheke Island. Yeah, it's very hilly, but you can chill out. There are places you can chill out, see. And then there's a couple of shops here. It used to be jewelry shops here selling things, but they are no longer occupied. And next to it is a pub, Irish pub. I think that would be quite busy at night. They have events, music, things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So next to there, another cafe. So you can stay here for coffee, and then barber shop, another dairy, and a small supermarket. Yeah. So another interesting place is you just come across a little further, you will see a House 16. This place, there's a couple of people, I think they just bought the land and then put in this cargo type of things. And in the morning, they open very short time. They have coffee to serve, some toasty, etc. Yeah, it's very nice. I tried that before. So after passing those shops, you will just past the half-mile mark. So another little bit more than 2K. Okay, wow, look at this. A little bit more than 2K, you will reach the town center. Okay, so you follow the path, you will see a very old post office at the front, and you turn right there. Now this is the old Surfdale post office. Still working, operating. Turn to the right hand side. This is the road you want to turn into. Otherwise, that will be a very long way before you hit the town center. Now let me introduce another place here. I don't know why I couldn't find a trolley. There used to be a trolley putting here. So it is a fish and chip shop at this house, which held by a resident house, and they only operate in the afternoon, late afternoon. I never have a chance to taste it, but the review was very good. They may no longer in business, I believe, because that trolley is not there, unfortunately. So after about 200 meters from the fish and chips house, we head towards another slope. So you will see a blue banner on the top. Just an advertisement sign. At the end of the slope, we turn left there. But just be careful. There is no pedestrian path when we follow this side of the road. So you have to cross the road afterward. Look at this, another bench. You can take a rest on the way of this little slope. Not far later, you will see an intersection. So, couple of entrance to different roads. See the car turning up from the other end. We just follow this path and the second exit. Okay. After we enter into the second exit, we have the fun chance to cross the road because this this bit is not the footpath we've ended here. And you will see the wooden fence on the right hand side. So that will be the correct way. So I would just suggest to walk a little bit further to avoid the intersection at the back. For safety reason. But when you see there's no car, you can cross. That is it. On the way, you'll see a lot of walking track. They essentially, like this one, they essentially shortcut to different places. But a lot of people, I realize they don't take this type of walk because they are very steep and a lot of stairs. They normally is are staircases. If you want to comfortably going to the destination you want, I suggest just take the longer route. It's no harm. So after the climb previously, we just went down here all the way. And then a little climb, then that will be the town center. One other interesting you see in Waiheke Island, you will see this type of wooden parking space. Most of the time, the house will be just right down here because a lot of houses built on the side of the slope. So this is how they design it. They sometimes will put a letterbox on those parking spaces as well. So very interesting. Another thing you notice is this type of path, walking path, suddenly going under the main road with plenty of shelter. It is also one of the features in Waiheke Island. You will just eventually walk into trails, but very short trail, and then you come out on the other side. Normally, is the intersection of vehicle road. Yeah. So look at this. Some other pathway led to some other houses. So you will see some short pathway going up. It can be those wooden parking space if it is close enough to houses. Look at this one. Interesting. Eh? Can make a movie here. Hunting houses. Sorry. After 50 minutes of walking, you will expect to reach this little beach. We say Palm Beach here is not this one. Another 3 kilometers at the back. It's a very popular place. But this one is also something I recommend the first time coming to stay here because it got a pizza truck here. They make very good pizza, and so kids can play in this playground, have barbecue. It's a nice place to stay over a hot summer. And of course, there's another lunch bar. If you want to get any refill, you can just go in there. They also do coffee. Yeah, that place is called Little Aurora. Little Aurora. So when we walk across the other way for another 1 kilometer, just right next to the city center, there is the big Aurora beach. So this is the little one, the other is a big one. Yeah, so in the little Aurora beach, they got a public toilet here, so just a very good place to stay. You can do all sorts of things you want. Sometimes if you feel you have more energy, you can just climb the side here. There's a trail lead all the way up. Have a very beautiful scenery up there. Or if you want to swim, you can also come here. Yeah. More bench. So bench everywhere. After a little bit climb, you will see this place. There's a construction, looks like a church. Now in here, you need to make a decision whether you follow the footpath or run to the field. You see the two benches there? That is a trail up there. Have one of the signature scenery for Waiheke Island is taken there. First time come here. Super recommend going up there. I've been here multiple times, so I don't need to go there now. I just follow this road to the shortest path to the town center without a lot of climb. This is the first time I travel down into the main road. It is in fact a Catholic church. This is the first time I've seen a sign. So I was correct. Wow, look at this architecture. They use log to build up a fence. The other side is stone, rocks. Very beautiful. So after about 500 meters of walk from the pizza place, the little Oneroa beach, we reached this sign, 30 kilometers per hour. I mean, all the cars have to slow down. This is where the entrance of the town center. But before we do that, we just look on the right hand side. You see this trail is where I say you have to make a decision whether you climb up the lawn and it will end up coming down here. So when you go up in the trail, you will see the beautiful scenery or the Oneroa the big beach. And when you look closer to the sign here, the walk Waiheke Ararura. So when you look at this wet sign there, it actually appears surrounding the whole island. It is 100 kilometers walk. So if you want to take this challenge, follow this sign, it will let you into a 100 kilometers walk. So it's very fun. Now we will go to the town center. After enter the town center, you see a bus stop here with a lot of tourists. This is probably one of the most busiest bus stop I ever see in this island. They say all buses, I think all the buses will stop there. That's why so many people. On the right hand side of that bus stop, you will see a path going down that is going to the big beach. Yeah. But we are not going to the beach. We are going for food now. I will show you a place that I like. And when you come to this island, you can go and try out. So, town center area, people normally want to stay overnight because you see this layout is more like a nightlife here. So you can enjoy the beach with lighting and beer, alcohol for very late. The next morning maybe hop to the beach for a swim and then make up to the day. But by saying this, everyone knows that the hotel rent here is very expensive. But the environment is excellent, you see. Wow. Wow. And this is one of the best days to do boating. The first dining place, I would say it's a lunch place or a brunch place. It's this place here. They don't often open. Today is lucky they open. Last time, there was one time it opened and we tried the bacon and egg, the butter, and the grilled fish cavata. I highly recommend the grilled fish. Okay, you gotta try this one. So I will order 2 of them and then add something else. So today is the 5th of November 2023. So this place, $18 each. Okay, you get a beef and then a fish. So I go for the fish. So you see how big that is. Hello, little pretty. You want food? We already finished food. Got nothing to give you. You want a tissue? No? So the name of this place is called Frenchy. Okay.
I went to Europe months ago. But I went to Europe at the auto border. The whole town is making cheese.
Oh, I see.
Very popular.
So this type of food is made from Bordeaux. So the shopkeeper here just show us this food for tasting.
Whole island French means island 法国人。
Okay.
Every food is homemade.
Ah, I see.
French pastry.
Okay. So the topic about this restaurant is more like a homemade type of French food. So they call it the island French. Yeah, let's try out. So let me explain how it tastes like. It is a very chewy type of cake, and then very highly caramelated taste. There's a little burny taste. It tastes very good. So sweet, of course, and with a little bit bitter. But it's not too rich, which I like it. Famous place for food is this one, Island Gelato Company. So their signature gelato is the peanut butter gelato. So if you come here, try that. So it's always sitting somewhere, I don't know where, at the right hand side. No. Yeah, but they're very nice. Look at this. There's so many things you can do when you reach the town center. For example, you can rent a bike here, a scooter, so you can travel around the whole island. Just that if you really want to rent a car, you have to walk another kilometers down this road to the Fuller terminal. So, very important, public toilet in the town center, just right at this roundabout. Yeah, just walk across the road, you will find it. Havana Coffee Works. Yeah, this is the roaster from Wellington. If you look at my other video talking about Wellington, you will see this roaster brand of coffee appeared in a lot of cafes. And I can tell you so far this is one of the best coffee in Waiheke Island. There's nothing more surprise. So if you want to get good coffee, perhaps better to go somewhere else. Of course, small town, small island, they have art gallery. So that's why I like to muck around in this area. Places like Napier. I mean, Wellington is one of the exceptions. They have a lot of artistic things happening, but mostly I find this type of things in a smaller town or city. Now, the highlight of the day. One of the biggest reasons I come to this island is going to this place. Another big reason is for sunshine. And oh, this is a new coffee place. This is 2 fat buns. Look at the people. We come late, so we have to queue. They make the best burger so far I've tasted in Auckland, and it is at this island. Their beef burger using medium rare, and it's very fresh. And if you look at the price, they have 170-gram beef patty bun. I suggest just to downgrade for the smaller one because the beef patty, I think for the original size is too thick. So I will suggest people try the downgraded one, which is not the learner bun. I think another small beefy bun. Yes, that's the one. $13. That one have the right size for the best taste and texture. And another things you have to learn about these shops. They encourage environment friendly. So a lot of their package and things is recyclable. They recommend people to put organics After the organic things to help the environment. Anything related to the environment, they are very happy to involve. May I have three small beefy buns?
3 of small beauty bun, yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yep.
Gonna pay by card.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm just gonna grab your name for your order.
I'm Brian, Brian. Best beef burger. Look at the bun. They got black and white sesame. So they got the aioli sauce, a patty, tomato, lettuce, simple, but fresh and high quality.
That's the blood orange?
And yeah, if you order the original size, the patty is just way too thick. I think that is the right size for me.
You want those ones?
So they have three sizes. They also have a entry level size, but I think they will be too small. $13.
It's about 10
According to the price, it's nothing better than this. So after the bite, you can see there's the lettuce, tomatoes. There's no cheese there, so you can add $2.50 for blue cheese, which is good. You see all the sauce dripping. This from the tomato. You can tell how fresh that is. So we return back to the bus stop here. Bus stop. And we're going down to the beach. Reason for doing this, because we missed out the second last ferry. We couldn't make it to there because it arrived in 40 minutes. So we plan to get the last ferry back out from the island. And during this time we have an hour and a half to chill out. And so I just take it slowly to the beach. Spend the whole afternoon here. Okay. So, as usual, a bench, another bench to sit on. I really want to take off my shoes. I'm running on the sand. Take off my clothes, jump into the water. Beautiful day. Question. If you see a 3-minute walk to a toilet sign right next to toilet or restroom, will you go to that 3-minute restroom or the one nearby? So this comes to the end of our day trip. We missed the ferry at 4 p.m. so we take the last one at 6 p.m. What is the time now? So there is 5:15. Another 45 minutes before we depart. So plenty of time. So our ferry has arrived. As usual, we have to let all the cars to reverse park into the ferry first before the other passengers get into the ferry. So for Sea-Link, they have two ferries, one old one and new one. This is the newer one. It will take 45 minutes per trip. The old ferry, it takes 1 hour approximately. Okay, and Of course, the newer ferry has more seats and more spacious area. So we're gonna wait for them. It's another 10 minutes before departing. Oh, the night market is here. Sunday evening at the waterfront.
You too.